Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and today I'm bringing you my review of The Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This is the second book in the Red Queen series. It was published or copyrighted back in 2016. So this is book 2. So you are following Mare Sill. She is your main female lead role in this. As I said in the last review, there is a love triangle or obsession triangle, as I like to call it, between Mare, Maven, and Cal. Cal is, to wrap up again, Cal is the heir to the throne. Maven is the younger brother, and they're both interested in Mare, who is a rep. So both Cal and Maven, they are silvers, royalty, and Mare is a red, a commoner, or pretty much a slave to the Silver Kingdom. Yes, so it continues on with the story. I gave it a 4-star rating. I am really enjoying the series. It gets better and better. The first book kind of set up the world for you, the world building, and all of the background and things of that nature. So as Mare became entangled in the political intrigue of the castle in book 1, it continues on, and the obsession has come full swing, whereas Maven, you know, in the first book you thought that he really cared for his brother and had a lot of loyalty towards him. It ended up being he was always in a competition with him due to the manipulations of the mother, and I'm not going to tell you how she went about doing that. You'll need to read to find that out because I don't want to do too much spoiling, but touching on some things that are important in the story as well. So yes, so she has manipulated him, and together between her and her son ends up assassinating the king. It was, wow, that's all I can say. I was not expecting that to happen. I kind of was, and I was wondering how it was going to happen, but the way it happened, that was astounding. That was very well done, a huge twist. Even though, you know, it was kind of working up to the way of the king being assassinated, you would never have put together that was the way that it happened. But Mare, she does end up escaping the clutches of Maven. She escapes into the Red Guard, who are fighting against Silvers to gain their freedom for all Reds around the world. So specifically in Norda and the Lakelands. So they are actually working together, and Mare is finding out the limitations of her powers and how she's actually not alone. She thought she was kind of this aberration or this mutant or defective red, however you want to look at it. She didn't think of herself as being a very good thing, to be so different. Different is never a good thing. So through her relationship with Julian Jacobs, he is Cal's uncle, she discovered he had a book that had a list of all the Reds, because they have to document themselves every time they come into the city, into the kingdom. Their blood is on record. And there was an aberration that he figured out and shared with her, because he's kind of in a subtle rebellion against the queen because of a previous thing with his sister. Again, I'm not going to go into details of what that was. You'll need to read to find that part out. That was an interesting twist as well. So a lot of little subtleties going on in the mix. All the political intrigues and all their plotting goes on. It makes for a great read. And so she continues on trying to find all of the people in the book that she can, who are also what they term new bloods, to help save them from Maven, who will wipe them out if he can, because they are the only ones that can really stand up to the Silvers on an equal playing field. So yes, so there's kind of a race between these two, and he's trying to gain her back because he is obsessed with her. Like love went from just love and caring to obsessive stalking, and basically is what I take from this book. from an adult's point of view. A child probably would not pick up on that or think of it in quite those terms, but basically that's what it is. He is so obsessed with her. So his love has gone on the dark side, way, way too far gone. I don't think there's a hope for him unless there is some magical new blood healer that can heal the mind. He, I think, is lost for good. But we may be surprised at the end in the last book. Who knows? So yeah, so she meets the commander, one of the generals of the guards, and they go on from there. There's a lot of fear from the Reds of these new bloods. They fear them. They fear the Silvers. So it's a very tension-filled type of partnership, trying for all of them all to survive. So yeah, so it was a great story and a lot of drama, a lot of angst going on in these books, because again, the audience it's meant for is, like I said, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, high school. You know, that is the targeted audience, I think, for this book. So there's a lot of angsty things going on. So you have to kind of keep that in mind if you're an adult reading it, why the author, I think, has chosen to write the way she has, because of the audience that it was intended for. But it's still a great read. I have really enjoyed it. Again, I would not rank it the highest 5-star rating for fantasy, but it is definitely worth a read. I would recommend the series as a whole. Again, I'm hoping, keeping fingers crossed, the last book is not going to be a letdown, because I'm currently reading it with my buddy group. So I can't wait to finish the series and see what I think of it as a whole. But this particular book, did read, really did enjoy it with my buddy group. Again, I think I enjoy it more because I keep in mind who the audience is for, and so I don't dock it as hard as if it was an adult book meant for adults. Then I would probably be a little bit more critical, a little bit more hard, and it'd probably put it down to a 2 or 3. But being that, again, the audience is meant for like the YA 7th, 8th, 9th graders, then yes, I would definitely keep it at a 4-star. But that's just me. That is my personal way of rating things. Again, keeping the audience in mind for that. Yeah, so highly recommend it. I really enjoyed all the little twists and turns that happen, all of the more details you learn about the New Bloods and all of the society as you're going out. You're not just focused in the Norda and the stilts and the castles there, but you get more of a clear idea of the surrounding towns and cities as they travel across the land. So that was good. That was a good expansion of the small world we were in and how it has grown out into a larger picture. So I did enjoy that aspect of it as well. Please leave comments down below. Have you read The Glass Sword? What were your thoughts and opinions about it? How would you rate it? If you have read it, are you interested in picking it up possibly? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. And until my next video, I hope you have a great one. Bye.